Welcome. In this video I'm going to talk about a potential problem you may have if you dual boot Windows and Linux. So I have this Intel NUC and this is part of a series I've been doing on setting up a dual boot system on the Intel NUC, and I have Windows 10 on this machine and Ubuntu 18.04. So right now I'm booted into Windows, and if you look at the time here it says 7:12 p.m. but it's actually 1:12 p.m. So this is actually showing the UTC time, which is stored in the hardware. So there are two ways to fix this. One is to change Windows and the other is to change Linux. Well, according to the research I've done, it's easier to change Linux than it is to change Windows. So what we'll do is we'll boot into Linux and we'll change the time for Linux to utilize a local time on the hardware clock. And then when we boot back into Windows, we'll set this up so it updates and is using the proper time. And then that should fix our problem. So right now I'll boot into Linux and we'll continue from there. Okay, so I booted into Ubuntu. So what I'll do is I'll open up a terminal and I'll type in time, date, CTL. I'll hit enter and we can look here, it says the RTC in local TZ is no. So what we want to do is type in time, date, CTL, space, set dash local dash RTC space 1 space dash dash adjust dash system dash clock. We'll hit enter and then we can run time date CTL again and we'll see it says RTC and local TZ yes. So now if we type date, we see that it says it's 1928, and which would be 7:30-ish. So we need it to be 1:30. So I'll go into the time utility here and I will click this automatic date time. I'll turn it off and then I'll turn it back on, and that should update the time. Okay, it just took a second. So it's up to date now. So if we type in date down here, it says it's 1:30 now. So I will close this out and I'll log back into Windows and we'll make one more adjustment there and everything should be synced up. Okay, so I'm logged back into Windows now. I can click down here, I can right click on the time and date and I can say adjust date time. That'll open up the control panel for that. If I go here, screen recording crapped out, so I'm cutting video on here, so this may look a little confusing. So the time is updated now, but what I did where it cut out is you uncheck the set time automatically and it will turn it off and then turn it back on and it will automatically fix this time. So it will be the correct time. So in doing this, now we have Linux, the hardware, and Windows all synced up on time. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.